More light, everybody. Thank you for tapping into another episode of Unbiased Opinions. I'm your host, the spiritual wanderer, Suave.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy, Snoopy D.O. Dub. Welcome to the Unbiased Opinions podcast, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we missing our other two co-hosts today. You can see it's just me and Snoop in here today.
But it is somebody up over there, though.
It is. I will show y'all, but
it's a
putting it in there.
It's a jacket.
What does it say?
It's a marathon hoodie. It's on the front it says all money in like a Brinks truck, and it says and it's no money out like a prenup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, and today we gonna get it started, but tomorrow is actually Snoop's birthday up in here. Yeah, so tonight we gonna do a little celebration after the podcast, you know.
Yes, sir, man. Turn that big 3-5, man.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about because my birthday was like in June, but for me, I didn't really do nothing.
Right.
So I was like, man, You
should have.
I mean, do we really celebrate birthdays as you get older? Do you really do stuff?
I mean,
anymore?
not every birthday, but it's like those
the pinnacle years.
Yeah, the pinnacle years, like those big years that we hit, those marks that we hit, 25, 30, 18, 21, 40, 50.
So once
after this one, there's no more 5. You hit 40, that's it. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all going to eat Denny's. You watching movies at the house, you know, so you calling in and work.
So is it basically it's 18 crazy. And then 21 and then 25 and 30, then 30 and then 35
and that's it. Then 40, 50, 60, 70.
And then after that it's decades. You got to go by
you celebrate the decade. You just celebrate the decade. You ain't worried about 45.
Yeah.
That ain't the pinnacle no more. 35 is the one.
I don't think 45 would be like, I think if I was 45 I'd kind of be just like, all right, I wouldn't even care if people wouldn't even say happy birthday to me.
You know, because I think what you know, how they say you're supposed to do in your life, you know, they're saying you fuck up in your 20s.
Right.
You find your career in your 30s. You work hard for your 30s. Then in your 40s, you kind of like, you know, living off the fruits of your labor. You kind of like already successful in your career. So at 40, it's if you want to celebrate at 43, it's my 43rd birthday. I'm going to go to fucking Aruba.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to go to Jamaica. I think you just do it. I don't think it's you know what I mean? It ain't a big deal.
Yeah, you don't want to hit up everybody and be like, let's all get together. It's like,
they're like, what'd you do for your birthday last year? Oh, you know, we just took a little cruise to Jamaica and hit the islands down there. They're like, oh, wow, that's something small. It's like, yeah, we kind of do that on the regular anyway. So
I was about to say, that ain't nothing small. Shoot.
I know, it ain't nothing. But, you know, it's people that travel like that all the time.
Yeah. To be honest, that's one thing I would like to travel a lot more.
And as you get older, you working, you like, man, look.
Yeah. You like,
time is dwindling down.
Yeah.
I don't have time to sit around and not want to do shit no more. And then most of the time, you know, your kids, like when I turn 45, my kids will only be 10, but I mean, you know, that gives me more range to, okay, I want to go on a cruise now. I can drop the kids off over here and they'll be all right.
So y'all just gonna be chilling. Kids gonna be chilling.
Or they can come.
And they can
true. Go and do their thing, you know what I'm saying? But you just got more, you know, more freedom in the sense. Like you don't have to worry as much as you know, 2 and 3 years old. You like, man, I don't want to take them nowhere. I don't want to drop them off nowhere, really, unless it's somebody I actually trust.
Well, especially, I was about to say, because in these days, a lot of people, it's hard to trust.
It's hard to trust
with the way society is. I want to say, society seems like it's all over the place. So it's hard as a parent. I know. I would honestly have difficulties taking my child to school. Like that would be a struggle for me.
I worry about that all the time, bro.
Yeah, like what are they teaching?
What are they teaching? It's
not. What are they doing?
That's not only the teaching part. It's like, damn, what happens if somebody run in that motherfucker and start shooting?
Yeah.
You know, I worry about that more than the teaching part. I'm like, well, I can get past that. They ain't teaching nothing more than they taught us. So,
well, then you also hear about stuff that teachers be doing. So it's like,
well, exactly that thing. That's what I'm saying. All that fear.
Yeah, there's actually a crazy thing that happened recently in Walmart. In Virginia. Yeah, with the manager.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Went off and shot with like 7 employees or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and then the one of the dudes was like recording outside. Did you see that video?
No.
One of the dudes was recording outside who actually like he was a worker at Walmart. He was like, yeah, I had just left the break room and he just went in there and started shooting as
What?
he.
So
yeah.
you walked past the dude?
He walked past him.
No
they
way.
They passed each other. Like he said, he walked out and dude walked in.
And started shooting.
And then he started shooting. And then he said that's when he left. And then like one of the ladies.
That's crazy.
Yeah, one of the ladies who was in there came out and she was talking to him. She was like, yeah, he just went crazy. I don't know what happened. He just started shooting everybody. He just started shooting everybody. And she just like broke down crying. It was crazy. I was like,
bro,
dang.
You know what that, I don't mean to make a joke out of this, but like, you know what that makes me think of? You know how that everybody has that one person that they job, they like, yo, if anybody was to snap, it's gonna be him.
Oh yeah, when it's like that.
So so those two people that walked out, they was cool with him.
I don't know.
They had to be. They was like, hey, what's up? Whatever his name is. Hey, he was like, hey, what's going on?
The girl said
walked inside that break room and let loose. He said, let me see.
The girl who got out, she said she pretended to be dead.
Oh, that's how she got out.
Yeah, she was like, okay. I was pretending to be dead. Yeah, I was like, dang, but it's like.
So he just stood at the door and just started unloading on everybody.
Just started unloading on the workers, and then started doing it to the customers.
Oh, he shot more people.
I believe he started shooting at the customers too,
but they all, after they heard the gunshots, I would assume they started running.
Oh yeah, because I'm pretty sure it was probably the break. I believe from what the dude was saying, it was the break. He came into the break room first.
I heard it was a break room, so he went to the break room, started shooting. Everybody heard it. Right now, he went outside. Was like, well, whoever left over.
Yeah. I'm just like, man, that's deep though. But it's just crazy because that junk happens everywhere. When you think about it, it's like it's just Walmart. You know what I mean? But you wouldn't think it. Well, I wouldn't. If I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't think for something like that to happen at Walmart.
I mean, it can happen at any job, especially today because these jobs are treating people like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like raises, the cost of living is up. You know what I mean? Staff is low. Nobody really wants to work, and then everybody's doing their entrepreneurial situation thing. So, you go into, especially as a supervisor, like the manager positions, it's getting hard on them because the pressure comes on them to get all the other coworkers to want to work.
Yeah.
And these people don't want to work. So now it's like, oh, supervisor this, supervisor that. He probably like, look,
stressed out.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm tapped out.
Yeah.
And then who knows what's going on in his personal life.
Yeah. You got to handle
nobody,
all that.
Nobody takes into account that. Like, a lot of stuff is going on in these people's personal lives. Then they got to go to work and deal with stuff that they don't even care about.
Right. That's
like in my job, man. This dude last night, man. Like he didn't have nothing like that, but like he just came back from vacation and he was up there. Some stuff happened. Some people came down. They couldn't pay their parking fees.
Yeah.
And it got kind of busy. But to me, I'm just like, all right, we'll just go out there and talk to him. Oh, you can't pay? Okay, you got to bag up and sit and find some money. But they like started stressing out. This dude was like, my heart's hurting. I'm about to have a heart attack. And I'm like, dude, relax. Like, calm down. He's like, just everything else is going on outside. Yeah. I finally got a chance to get a break. I come back to work and it's just mayhem. It's like, damn, bro. Like, I get it. But it's like, shit, bro. You can't let this job stress you out if you got other stuff going on already.
It probably weighs on people though.
It does.
You know what I mean? That's probably why people be having these like panic attacks and anxiety attacks. You're dealing with all this stress, you just snap into it and be like, oh my God. Start panicking.
Absolutely.
Like life is just weighing on you.
Absolutely.
That's some deep stuff. But for the people in here, you guys should definitely, we gonna get into relationships. So women, if you want to share this with your friends, men, if you want to share this with your friends, so you guys we're gonna be checking the comments, and we want you guys to kind of chime in on what you guys think. I think we might not. Should we even touch on that first one?
Oh no. Oh no.
Because Trey and them ain't here. I saw you too, Trey. What up? And what up? And thanks for the comment, Brandon. We've been working hard on this setup.
Who?
Kenshin's in here.
Oh, what up, Crook?
But yeah. I guess we'll get into that because geez. But we were having a conversation last week. It actually occurred after the podcast. We were talking about twerking videos. Watching twerk videos. So we were just wondering. So that's why we want you guys' opinion on this. Is do you feel like if your partner is watching twerking videos, that is offensive or bad in some way?
You know, it's for me, because I've been with my girl for 10 years, actually going on 13 to be real, but I just like to say 10 because that's a long time.
Yeah.
But we're going on 13 years, and you know, for me, it's like I understand why. Well, no, I don't understand why. I don't understand why women get mad at it, but I get it. You know what I mean? Because from my personal experience, my girl gets mad because she say that it's just too personal. You know, I'm watching a girl twerk, but if she's on Instagram or Facebook, you know, and I can easily just hop in her DMs and be like, hey, you know, I like the way that booty moving. I'm trying to find out how I can get that thing grooving and humping and jumping. But yeah, I get it. But it's like, girl, you got to understand. And you being a female, you really got to understand, like, if I hit her up and I slide them DMs, there's probably a 75% chance she ain't going to read my message until a month or something later. Yeah. Because she got to siphon through all the other messages that's coming in. Right. There's so many people that's hitting her up now. Right. Twerking, she's doing it on purpose. She wants that attention. And she got it. She's usually getting it. To be honest, a lot of these girls at this point, at this day and age, they understand that that's a way to get money. Like, especially if you're twerking on TikTok, you know, you're getting your views up or whatever. Yeah. They do right there. He the one holding the camera. Yeah, shake it. Yeah, okay, let me get this angle because I know niggas gonna trip off of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the whole point of them shaking booty is to get male attention. Who's better to know the angles that a male likes than a male? Yeah. You know what I mean? So he's over there probably recording. So I get why, but I don't get why because it's like you got to think this social media shit ain't that real. It's not. You may make a love connection off of it, but not like that. Not off a twerking video for the most part. So. Yeah, especially where the dating age is now. I feel like it's in a crazy place to where there is this uncertainty kind of when you do reach out to people like that. It's like, you know, it's not as like I think it's not as simple and ABC as some people might think it is when you DM somebody nowadays. Right. Because some people are just gonna leave you on red anyway. Anyway, yeah. They're just gonna be like, oh. Especially if it's a girl in there shaking ass. Yeah. Because she already knows what it's about. She already knows. She know what you want. She know you ain't over there, oh, you want to learn my personality? No. I just want to see that ass in person. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing to be in a relationship and watch twerk videos. I just think if you're gonna do it in a relationship, you just got to be mindful. You know, if you in the bed, laying down with your girl, you can't sit there and watch twerk videos unless she's into it. You know what I mean? So you would say it's offensive if you're doing it right in front of them. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, absolutely. So what if you just scrolling through your TikTok feed and just happen to stumble on one? You just keep scrolling. You just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling, man. Or you know, TikTok. What I notice about TikTok is when you scrolling on TikTok, if you exit out the app and you get back in, it'll stay right where it's at. So. If you see that booty pic, if you see somebody shaking that thing, you know you want to go on that page and see what else she got about. Exit out, walk out, go to Facebook for a little bit, and then when she turn her head or you walk out, you go sit on that toilet for a little bit. Boom, back, you got action. Go check it out because you wanted to see it. You know you wanted to see it. Well, you know what? See, I think if you watching it in front of your spouse or who you talking to, you being honest. At least you just being like, you know. I'm watching it, but at least I'm not being dishonest with you and I'm letting you know like it's here and it's in front of me. Like, I think it'll be, when people say twerk videos, I'm also thinking, okay, women also post thirst traps. So if you're watching thirst traps, is that offensive? Yeah. It might not be as like they shaking and twerking, but what if they doing something seductive in front of the camera? Yeah. I feel like that's still. Like what you mean? Oh, you mean just like a straight thirst trap or like a dance routine on some seductive shit. Not like a dance routine, like just more so like something seductive. You know how they be doing that, like they'll be like saying something with the words and they be doing stuff with like, you know, trying to look all like that, like that red light challenge. Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. But ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Just me though. I mean, but I remember Trey was saying he was like I mean, we was talking about having female friendships, but he was like, that's like being in prison.
Yeah,
you can't do nothing. You stepping on eggshells every time. It's like, nah, I'm just enjoying. I'm a man that likes to look at women. What else you want me to look at? I'm not gonna look at men. So.
Well, I think he's saying when it's in prison when you can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Do it. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to look at men?
Well, no, I think you just got to look at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to look at women. So if you're getting mad over that, that's a problem in a sense.
Yeah, and I that's what I think. I think that you should have the freedom to look at whatever you want, because I don't feel like it's cheating in any way, because you're not actually doing an act.
We should have had a girl on the podcast. So.
I know. I had asked Diamond to come on too.
Oh yeah.
She was gonna come on, but she couldn't make it in time. But shout out to Diamond.
Yeah, we should have somebody on there so we can get her opinion, her unbiased opinion on it.
That's why I said women.
It's gonna be biased as fuck.
Hold on, wait. Jack commented.
What Jack said?
Let me read it.
Here, I'm gonna get on my phone.
Oh, okay.
And see what's going on.
I see it. Hey, see, I think Crooks has a point, because he said women be acting like they don't be watching men work out or fix things. So I mean, like, but
that's one thing though. Like a man, it ain't like they're watching men do like strip routines or something, like how would you feel? I mean, I don't know. But I know I wouldn't like it if I'm sitting there chilling. I look over and she's watching the nigga clap his dick on his thighs and his drawers.
But
that's what I'm saying. What else does he have to look at? You want to watch him shake his ass?
You know what though? I don't think I would care in that aspect.
You wouldn't?
Nah, I think I'd be like, oh, that's what you doing in here? I'll probably just be joking around, but I'll just be like, that's what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. But Jack said he don't really watch twerk videos, and I don't really either, to be honest with you. But I feel like the whole sexualized culture is a little extreme. But I do watch porn. But yeah, what did Jack say? Is that all he said? 'Cause I wasn't sure. He's pre-reading it.
Exactly. Like, see, Jordan said it's not the same as working out, in my opinion. He lifting weights and she's shaking her ass like she would do on a dick. Exactly. So if the man was doing something, he would have to like be doing something like he was fucking.
But I mean,
so the only thing he can do is pop his dick.
What happens though is like, there is. Men do post thirst traps on TikTok and stuff too.
This nigga Crooks is just funny. He said, Lennon, I'm telling you, they love seeing men sweat in any capacity.
That's what I was about to say, because men do post thirst traps in general, but when these men do post the workout videos, they're doing it most likely for women. And what they do is usually they try to make themselves look like they've been sweating.
Right.
They usually will take their shirt off or whatever to try to show their muscles. So it's like they are sexualizing themselves in a way, because they want women to fantasize over that. Yeah. Like, oh, this muscular person, or look how in shape this man is, or whatever the case is. So they're still trying to be sexually fetishized or whatever. Yeah. And women do fall for that thirst trap.
Absolutely.
They be like, oh my God, like, think about when women be talking about like some of these celebrities out there that's like really brocky or in shape. Be like,
I mean, I think it's the same thing. Cause I mean, like if a girl was to post a video of her like cleaning the house in a little maid's outfit, we'd be like,
yeah, it'd be like the same type of thing.
If a dude is over there posting that he's, obviously, I don't know, fixing pipes or some shit like that and got no shirt on and overalls, women gonna look at that like, yeah.
Or the gray sweatpants thing.
No, the gray sweatpants thing, yeah.
That's a thing because women be and men know, so there's a whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I was just talking about like as for what they're gonna be looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're looking at a girl twerking, like, so she didn't like she twerking her titties, or she's sitting there gyrating the coochie in front of you. She's literally shaking that ass in front of you, bouncing in all these ways. It's like, that's what we want to look. So if you looked over and you seen your girl and this dude just pop, or he doing all that, that's what he doing. You're going to look at that like, damn, that's what you really want to see? Like, you really want to see, because I think that's what women trip off of. Like, you want to look at this other woman's ass, and it's like a sexual, private area in a sense. A woman's butt. Like, we can't, if a man just showing his booty, it's like, it ain't nothing like, I mean, women do fantasize over that, but they're not looking at, oh man, I would love that booty to be on my face or somewhere. I mean, they do. Damn, women like that shit too. Shit crazy.
Right? Because I think it, like I said, I think that.
I don't know.
I don't think it's offensive. I don't think it's offensive because I don't think. I guess from my perspective, I wouldn't think it would be offensive, just because I don't think it's harming anybody. You're not doing an act on it. You're not. I mean, if you do act on it.
So you look. So you think if it's a problem, then that's more so that person's insecurities.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it has a lot to do with. To be honest, I think it's insecurity because you feel like that person either is interested in that woman that they're watching more than they are you, which is usually not the case. It's just usually like I guess you can say a quick attraction or a fetish almost.
I mean,
or sexual desire or something like that. But
it's human nature. I mean,
yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
that's what men are attracted to. So
yeah. So
even if it was like feet, like
yeah,
like feet pics or something like or whatever or cosplay.
Yeah.
Like if that really got to do it off and he's watching that, are you really gonna get mad at that?
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, you sitting there watching her dress up as all these weird anime characters and she looking all sexy. It's like, yeah, that's what I want to see. I like that. I mean, if you did it, I would look at you too.
Right. It just catches the eye because it's
That's another thing Jack said. He was like, he showed his wife some videos of girls twerking, saying, I want you to send me videos like this.
Yeah, and I feel like you should be able to talk to your partner like that. You should be able to have these conversations, and they shouldn't be offended like, oh, why you sending me this or why you showing me this? Because you're actually expressing something that you like. Right. You're like, hey, this is what I like. I'm letting you
know what I like. So
yeah,
this is, you should understand.
Or if you're like interesting. If you watching twerk videos, they should know like you like watching twerk videos. Maybe you should learn how to twerk. No, I'm just kidding.
For real. Go take it's classes out there. It's seductive dance classes. It's pole dancing classes. Why not go take that class? If you see your man on Twitter or on TikTok or whatever looking at girls twerk, why wouldn't you go take a class and say, you know what? It's your birthday. I got a whole dance routine for you.
Yeah,
that nigga would love that.
Because then you know what he likes. You know exactly what.
And then the fact that it's you and he know, I'm like, okay, not only am I going to see it, I'm going to get to touch it. I'm going to get to tap that. You know what I'm saying?
I get to do some things.
I get to do some things. I'm going to look at that and all the fucking thoughts that I've had. And every twerk video, I'm going to do that tonight.
Like, I don't have to scroll past.
Where is that honey? I'm going to get that honey and that tequila and I'm going to do all the things tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have to, you ain't got to hide it, but yeah. Hell yeah. That's what a woman should do for sure.
Yeah, see, I think if you do hide it, it's more so being sneaky. Or some people say it's being respectful if you don't do it in front of your
I mean, because obviously you've done it in front of her before and she got mad about it.
Yeah.
So now you're doing it in private because you're like, well, okay, if you're going to get mad, I'm not going to do it in front of you.
Yeah.
But if you was like, oh, that's what, whatever, you just let it go, like that's what he wants to do on his phone, then I think he would do it in front of you.
Yeah.
He would, because I mean, I don't know.
So
it ain't like if I see it, I'm like looking at it all day, like, damn, just crazy. Like if I go in the video and I see it and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of ass. Then I'll just keep scrolling. I might go to the page and scroll to another couple, but
yeah.
After a while, I start to feel like, nigga, get off the phone. Get on. You know what I mean? So it ain't like you just gonna go crazy with it in front of, but you'll see it and be like, oh, that's crazy. Boom. You skipping on, moving on. Then you see another one. Boom. Oh wow. Damn. Oh damn. And you keep pushing.
You ain't gonna be on it all day, like getting lost in it.
Yeah. So that's the thing, but. I don't know.
But do you feel like it's disrespectful or do you feel like it's hiding if you do it without her even knowing that you just scrolling through just looking. Would you think that's?
I mean, yeah, it is hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bottom line of it, I mean, you're hiding it from her.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
You're not trying to do it in front. You don't want her to even
Because you know she's gonna get mad.
Yeah, you don't want her to even know you watch it. You don't want her to even know you interested in big booty BBWs or whatever the case may be. You don't want her to know none of that shit. So you're hiding it.
Okay, yeah, that's true. In that aspect, I guess true. But I mean, technically, yeah.
You're hiding it, bro. You're literally hiding it.
Yeah, because you're not showing it. You know she don't like it, and you're doing it anyway. So.
I mean, you're assuming she's not gonna like it. So you ain't even gonna try to do it in front of her.
Yeah.
You ain't even gonna try to be like, what you think about her? And even be like, oh, what? That's what you looking at? Like, you worried about that reaction.
Yeah.
So you're not even gonna try to
just
show her that this is what you're doing.
That's true. That is high.
But I feel like some men feel like they don't need to.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Because there's a conversation I had last week with one of my homegirls, and we were talking about checking phones.
Okay.
But the way we got into that was because she was saying if her dude if another girl texts her dude, the dude needs to tell her about it even if he doesn't respond. And I was like, why does he need to tell?
Say it again.
She said, okay, if another girl texts her dude and he doesn't respond, he still needs to tell her about it, even though he didn't respond, he didn't act on it, he didn't say anything back.
Well, what was his reason for not responding?
Because he wasn't interested. You know, he was like, I didn't care. I wasn't trying to talk to that girl. I'm not gonna respond. So she said she would have wanted to know regardless, even if he doesn't respond. And I was like, well,
is it a girl that she knows?
She said no. But she said because if not, it would seem like he's hiding it.
No, I don't think that's the same.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I don't think he's necessarily hiding it if he didn't even act on it.
Yeah. See, like, cause he don't even want to interact with the girl.
Yeah.
So I think he's just trying to keep that away from everybody in general. Like, I'm not gonna interact. I'm not gonna respond. Delete the message. I don't want you to know because you don't need to know because I don't. Yeah, no.
You don't care.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
That's not hiding.
I was like, in that aspect, I don't think you would even. Well, for me, I feel like I wouldn't care if I'm not responding. I'm not trying to even act on it. I don't even care. So it's like, well, if I care to tell you, then I feel like I do care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I like went out my way to be like, hey, yo, like she hit me up.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's showing like I did care in a way. Like, oh dang, like that actually hit me or some type of way. But if I didn't interact at all, and I was just like,
she, you know, all right. So for women, like, all right, they're not getting text messages or DMs, but you know. It's in my eyes, I think it's a fact that every time a woman goes to the grocery store, she's getting hit on at least 5 to 10 times, right?
Right.
So when you come home, do you just like
unload? You
know what I mean? So this guy in the parking lot said this, and then when I went inside at the cash register, this guy said this, and then I was in the towel aisle, and this guy came. Like, you know, she don't come up to you and say that shit. So why do I need to come to you and say, well, you know, this girl hit me up on my DM saying I'm cute, and I just didn't respond. Like, what's the point of that? Yeah. You don't say that to me, so are you hiding? Because women, if that's the case, women hide.
Yeah.
Hella shit.
And that's what I was going to say, too, because I was like, some men, what about men who are famous or women who are famous? You know, they're probably getting hit up.
Yeah. If you famous and your girl tripping off your phone.
It's extreme.
Yeah, that's extreme. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be famous because I'm pretty sure as a dude, sometimes I was like, man, I'm glad I'm not famous. Because as a dude, man, I love my girl, but
it's pressure.
It's pressure, boy. It's pressure. It's pressure. Some of them girls be on there looking crazy. You talking about she hitting me up, talking about some, yeah, I'm trying to do this to you. I'm trying to do this. I'm in town for the night.
That's why you catch a whole bunch of celebrities getting into that.
Yeah.
Those cheating scandals.
Everybody's got into something.
Yeah, because you...
Everybody. All of them. All of them.
Men and women.
And the thing is, because it's human nature for a man to want to chase the cat.
Yeah.
It's nothing but the dog in me. That's what the song say. Why must I chase the cat?
But,
it's nothing but the dog in me. I mean,
yeah.
as a dude, that's just what it is, man. If you
Yeah.
like girls, especially you can't go out with the homies. You out with the homies, you famous. Y'all drinking a little bit, you smelling good, you feeling good.
Right.
Them girls out there looking, hey, we can go in the bathroom right now. We can go in the car, suck your dick right now. You be like, what? Get away. And they gonna be on it. And then, all right, yeah, you had that resistance that one time. You chilling, you look up, she in the middle of the crowd looking dead at you. In the eyes. Looking dead at you.
In your soul, though.
Yeah. You feel it. You trying not to look. You drinking, you just, damn. And everybody else like, bruh, nigga, she bad. She looking right at you. You like, I know. I feel it.
Yeah.
I couldn't be famous. I cannot be famous.
I think I could be faithful.
Ooh,
Cause I'm not. See, I don't think I'm like as sexually charged as
a lot of other men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really be like, ah! You know, like I can just be like, all right. You know, like, I appreciate it, but I don't need to act on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you better than a lot, because I know a lot of men, man.
But going back to the checking phones, and I guess I would like to know women's perspective in here. So, women, you're in here. What's your take on checking phones? Do you think it's would you check phones, or do you think that spouses should be able to check each other's phone?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What, do I check phones?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I mean, because you know you're going to, I mean, my girl don't got social media, so I mean, I'm not really, ain't nothing for me to even look at, but no, man. You know you're going to run into something.
Like
you know what I mean? Some kind of interaction, even a message that she probably forgot about, that a little conversation that she probably forgot. You going to run into him like, this nigga.
The twerk video.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even imagine, you know, you on your girl's page and you go in her DMs and she got a, yeah, all right, so let me ask you this. Let me ask everybody this. What you do if you just got a hunch. You're like, let me just go to her phone. Just see what she's looking at. Let me see if she watched porn or whatever she watching, right? Let me just see. And you go to her phone, you go to her DM, and there's just a fucking slew of dicks. Just hella DM. Like, she ain't responding to nothing, but she ain't deleting shit.
She not deleting.
She ain't deleting a damn thing. She just got them all in there.
Yeah, yeah.
How would you feel about that?
You know what? As long as she didn't say nothing back, I wouldn't care. As long as there's no interaction like back, and it's like.
Would you even ask though? Like, why you got these?
Well, I probably would ask just out of curiosity, like, why you save them? Like, or why you didn't delete the thing? Like, you going back to look at it? Like, you take a quick peek in the morning or something? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm curious.
You in the shower, you get that shower head going, you just like, this the good one right here.
Yeah. No, what would really get me is if
I think that'll bother me.
If she was double tapping them, like that,
like harding them.
Yeah, that might be like.
But that's a response. In
all
a
right,
sense.
yeah. Now you saving them in a way. Like,
I mean, you saving them regardless by not deleting them. I don't care about double tap. If you got them in there and they just in there, you saving them.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if it's more than 5. Oh, nigga, you saving these. You using these. This is material for you.
And are you talking about in the same chat?
No.
Or
different,
just all
multiple
different
chats.
All different dudes?
Yeah, different chats. Just
boom,
boom. You scroll like, what? Why is she saving all these different? Why?
Just a whole bunch.
I think that would bother me, man. I'm like, why
really?
you didn't delete them then? What do you like? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
because they're not deleted.
What you want? Is this what you use? You know, is this what you need to get off?
But I mean, like, well, I mean, would it be any different than watching?
Wesley is so funny.
Porn.
So, and then that goes to the personal thing, because it's somebody that
sent it directly to her. So it's basically
now you fantasizing about somebody that you can potentially. If I piss you off, you can easily, hey, what you?
Yeah.
I can get a room right now. I'm at such and such hotel.
Yeah, but doesn't that kind of apply back to like the twerking thing almost?
Well, I mean, it can, but I mean, you know, I'm not gonna have much success as far as her. And that's the thing about.
And she's not sending you twerk videos in your DMs.
Yeah. That's why if it ever came down to the question of who cheats more, it got to be women. Women can cheat and you would never know. And so this dude asked the question, right? And this is a side note. This is going off topic, but this dude asked this dude a question. It was actually Uncle Marvin from Raising Canaan.
Wesley, yeah.
So it was Uncle Marvin from Raising Canaan. Somebody asked him. They said, "Who cheats more, men or women?" He says, "All right, so look." He said, "Men stay in their lane." He says, "If a girl is cheating on her dude was a man, and she say, I'm going home," he ain't finna call. He ain't finna be texting and blowing up and doing all that stuff. He ain't finna do all that.
Mm-hmm.
But if a woman doesn't, if your man cheating with a woman, now she's getting emotional. You hitting it, she getting emotional.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna call you. She gonna text you the wrong time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women can get away with it easier because a man gonna stay in his lane.
Well, I feel like that's the thing, though. Women can get away with it easier, but I don't know if they cheat more.
I think they do.
But I'll say that they can get away with it a lot easier because men don't pay as much. Do I want to say men don't?
Is Sean here?
Yeah, I think he is. But men don't pay as much attention, if that makes sense. We don't.
I think we do pay attention. I think it's just the fact that.
You think so? I don't think. Well, for me, I wouldn't pay too much attention. Like I wouldn't be like investigating it or whatever. Like if she hasn't texted back all day, I'll be like, oh, she probably busy getting her hair done.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to really investigate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you don't have. It ain't the thing that like investigating it, but like if she didn't text you back all day, then she hits you up when you get home. What could you say? You're gonna say, "Oh, she probably getting her hair done, or she's probably y'all getting her nails done."
Yeah, she's probably doing this.
Whatever she was doing.
Yeah, you're not really gonna look into it.
Yeah.
But that's I think that's the difference because
you
women.
Think a woman is gonna text?
Oh, she's gonna look into it. Like, why didn't you text? Where were you? What was you doing? Who was you with? That's why then they go check your location where you at.
Well, if you share the location, that's already I mean, because you can do the same thing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit in the front. I'll do it.
Oh,
and my girl share a location, so I'll be checking. But I don't check to see if she's doing something extra. I just try to see like when she's finna be home because I'm about to leave type shit. So I'm like, when she coming home, girl? Because goddamn. Or I'll hit her up and see if she had like what office she at, so I can go bring her lunch or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I most use it for. But if
and
you sharing location and you cheating, if a girl sharing location and she getting away with cheating, she cold.
And she might though. She might be that good.
Oh, she at the nail salon? No, she in the back of the nail salon.
I honestly think women are probably really good at that. Really good at like being sneaky where you don't even know. You wouldn't even know.
This nigga Brandon said women literally cheat because of boredom. Just being bored.
You think so?
I'm gonna just go reach out and get some dick real quick.
You think so? You think women would cheat just because they bored?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like they like, man, dang it, I'm just sitting here. I ain't doing nothing.
I mean, I think that's anybody though. If you're in a relationship and you literally just bored with that person and you don't want to leave and you're gonna go cheat, yeah.
Oh well, if you're bored with the person,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like anybody gonna cheat out of boredom.
Yeah,
if you're a dude and you sitting there and this girl just ain't shit. She ain't sucking dick right. She ain't fucking right.
Yeah.
But you love her. You don't want to leave her. You got the house and a kid together, and y'all got a cool little situation going on. You sitting at home drinking a beer one day. Somebody say, "Hey, how you doing? Where you been? What's up with you?" We can go get a room right now. Go handle some shit.
Yeah, I'd have to.
You just bored. I think that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because you're bored, and so you want some kind of excitement, right?
I think sometimes it's attention too.
Attention? You're not getting attention?
I think some people love attention, and when they get it from anyone, it could be fulfilling for them.
You think that would be enough to act as far as like going to cheat? Like getting attention, you can get attention from your phone all day.
Heck yeah, think about it. Like when you go to like celebrities, for example, like celebrities could be well off and good in their relationship, but a lot of times they're getting a lot of attention. And that's what ends up being the factor in them cheating a lot of the time. you getting these women hitting you up, or you seeing these women in the club and they all over you, and they don't care that you got somebody. They like, what you gonna do with this?
Right.
You just like, dang. So I know. So these men's like, dang. Like, man.
See, but I don't know. I don't think that falls in attention. I think it's like the unknown of, or the the excitement factor. Like, oh shit,
But to me,
I'm doing something I'm not supposed to do, for one, and then for two, I'm about to get something I've never had before. I don't know what this is going to be like right now.
Yeah, but I think that also falls in line with the whole attention thing, because you're getting something that you're not. I guess you're getting attention from somebody else.
Yeah,
that you might find.
I get it, but I think they go hand in hand, attention and boredom.
Oh yeah.
Because you finna get something, you finna be excited about it. You know what I mean? You happy, like, oh, I'm about to flip her upside down and put her on the wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to do this. I'm about to, we're gonna go pop a perk or something like that. Whatever the case may be.
Yes, it's
we're
crazy.
Gonna go do drugs, and because my girl never do drugs, and you know what I mean? Type
just
shit.
Doing wild stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my girl don't like to take shots like this, so I'm gonna take shots and hang her off the side of the bed and shit. Like,
Yeah. It's crazy you say that though, because boredom in general causes people to do wild stuff. Because I noticed something even with kids. Like, you notice when kids is bored, they'll just start doing dumb stuff, and you be looking at them like, "What are you doing?"
Why? Why in the hell is you doing that?
And it's just because they bored.
I'm bored.
They don't know what else to do, so they just start doing stuff. It's like they have to fulfill that little void of boredness. Like, with something.
I have all this energy.
Yeah,
and I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Like, why?
I'm about to go pour water on the floor.
Yeah. Something wild. Or just start picking fuzz off their socks and playing with it, making little fuzz monsters. It's like, what do you...
They go back to what they see parents. Oh, I'm going to go in the room and get socks and go try to put socks on it.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be.
And it's like, dang, you was that bored? But boredom really causes people to do...
That's why I say it falls into that boredom. Yeah, that boredom.
Yeah.
As once you get into an adult, these are the desires and stuff that you like.
Yeah. This.
I have all this energy, like, especially like for a dude, if you working out and your girl not, giving you that attention or sex like you want it.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I was at the club the other day. This bitch was 26, 20, 25. She worked out. Or I was at the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you saw the girl with the
tight body. And you're like, I know she can keep up. We can go crazy. 4-5 rounds.
No, that's true.
That's crazy.
No, but that actually brings me to something that I was thinking about, because last week when we were having this topic of conversation, K-Trey said something interesting when he was like that women lead a lot with their emotions, and he was like men use more logic.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, with leading emotion versus leading logic, like, which would be better in a sense?
Leading with emotion?
Leading with emotion or leading with logic. But when I was thinking about that, like, which one would be better, I was like, I think having too much of both is kind of a bad thing. Because I think women leading with emotion causes them to be over emotional. They start overthinking. They start, tripping out. And they get mad at stuff, and they create these imaginary scenarios. But I feel like with men, sometimes they lead with logic, and sometimes it removes the empathy that they need to actually feel the emotion that a woman's going through. So sometimes they're not understanding why a woman is feeling the way they're feeling, because they're just giving the logical reasoning of...
Yeah, men more focused on the solution.
Yeah.
So when they come with a problem, we're like, okay, well, this is what we need to do to fix it.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes it completely overlooks that emotional part. So women are sitting over there like, I'm going through this, you don't understand me, stuff, And it comes to that point. So I feel like both is kind of, having the extremes of both can be bad in a sense.
Yeah, I think in certain situations, that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in certain situations, a woman being emotional at all is just like, this is just not, come on, relax. You gotta cut it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're tripping about this. You're saying all this stuff, and it's not even none of that is even. It doesn't matter.
I know what you mean in that sense, like when it's creating scenarios, I guess you mean, like when it's like these thinking of possibilities that are like so far fetched, or sometimes where it's like, why would you even think that?
Why are you going there?
Yeah,
what are you going there for?
Yeah, when they start, yeah, they'd be like, oh my god, like
now if it's something internal and you know she's dealing with something and she's emotional about that, then I think a man should know. Okay, I can have logic, but I gotta have some kind of emotion and empathy.
Yeah,
with this situation, I gotta handle this situation very delicately.
Yeah,
you know, actually, my grandpa really taught me that because he's like, you know, we like to we'll say something and like that's really like you know logic, straightforward, honest, and we can't always do that because you know obviously we're gonna hurt their feelings and we're gonna say some shit that shit, probably shouldn't have said that at that moment or that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to handle certain things with empathy and be like, okay, I understand this and I'm going to take this higher road and apologize for this, whatever. But you need to know this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just all the way how you deliver. But there's sometimes where you're just like, yo, you bugging the fuck out.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I get you in that sense because like there is a need for you to, I feel like you should be understanding in most cases, but there are some times when you get like, for example, sometimes women will see something crazy or like they'll say they found like a naked picture on your phone or something like that. And they go to like some extreme and be like, oh, are you going to be a porn star now? You'd be like, where did that come from?
That part.
You know, like that came from left field. Like where did we get that?
That part.
So it's like, how did we get here? So I get you sometimes it's over emotional to create some scenarios that don't even coincide with what's going on. Not even something that you're thinking. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, dang, like, what are you even putting that in my brain for?
My first thing I hate when what a woman says is like, if you, like, you know, we go to the twerking videos, if a girl see you watching a twerking video or even liking pictures, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you finna go be with her? It's like, how? She's in fucking North Carolina. How? I've never seen this girl a day in my life. I just seen her on Instagram and I like the picture. How am I going to go be with her?
Yeah, that is true.
How?
It's like, how is that possible?
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But they be thinking anything's possible. That's why they be like, anything can happen.
I think it's just certain situations. You just got to understand the situation that you're dealing with at the time and then, you know, address it or go at it a certain way. But,
yeah. Just try to make reason of if you can make reason of it, you know what I mean? Try to be like, oh, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but if you don't, be like, look, this is completely left field and let me break it down.
Yeah, nip it in the bud now. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you about this.
Yeah, we're not going to wipe them tears because this is not cool. Because sometimes it's offensive, low key. It's like you would think that I would actually
that part.
You know what I mean?
And women, I feel like women don't even take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Like they'll see something, okay, he probably shouldn't have had that in his phone at the time or whatever the case may be. But then you going off and saying all this stuff about him, it's like, that's what you think of me?
Yeah. Yeah. It comes to that point. So it's kind of offensive, low-key. It's like, dang, you really think that of me?
You like think that of me?
I'm that person.
That's who you think I am?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what are you well, it's like, you being emotional and now you being disrespectful and emotional, and that's crazy. And it's like now you single,
and you got to try to find that balance. Like, what am I supposed to be?
Yeah.
You emotional and
that's when as a man you're gonna be logical. Look,
yeah,
all right, you can take this crybaby shit the fuck on. I'm gonna leave. We can leave. We can go our separate ways right now. You know that makes me think about that song on Kendrick Lamar album when him and the girls arguing.
Oh yeah.
I was listening to it and I was like listening to it from that aspect and I was like, yeah, he's like logical and like straightforward. And she's like hella emotional, going off on all this other shit that they talking about. He was like, look, you can move on with your life. Go. And she sat there and steady kept arguing, just not even doing petty shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just like, that's crazy. Like I would just listen to it in a different light.
That's one of the important things. Yeah. Like, if you feel a certain way and you have a certain boundary of something that you can't handle in a relationship, I don't see why you don't leave anyway. You know what I mean? Just like,
I think it's hard for a lot of people to leave.
But why do you think that is, though? Is it because they already got too far?
Too far and then they're comfortable. So especially like nowadays, I feel like people don't want to end their relationship because they're like, I want to go through the dating stage. I gotta find a girl that's not on some weird shit.
But then
no offense to anybody. This is just a preference situation that I'm about to say, but a man be like, well, I gotta make sure she's not a man or not a trans. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was gonna say, but wouldn't that be like settling though?
Is it settling?
Yeah. If you're like, oh, I don't want to leave because I don't want to go back through this phase, and I don't want to do this.
It is.
Yeah,
and then they're gonna get 45 and be like, you know what?
I'm not happy.
I done fucked up.
Yeah. Then you be like, I'm not happy.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this person, and I should have been left.
Yeah. Like, dang.
Fuck. Now I have to leave. Now I have to do the harder thing.
Right.
By letting go of this thing that I've had all this time. We got all this stuff in each other's name, and now I got to go get a divorce because they probably didn't got married.
Now it's a connection, a deeper rooted connection.
Well, it's not even the connection. It's just the fact that y'all got so many ties and all this shit.
Oh yeah.
Both of the cars in your name. Y'all got a trust fund. Y'all got insurance policy. You know what I mean? Like
the house in y'all name.
All this other stuff. Now you got to separate all this shit. It's like, fuck. I could have just said, I don't want you to be my girlfriend no more, and left.
Yeah, I could have
went home and cried for 2 weeks and been all emotional. Then I would have went on fucking Plenty of Fish, and found me 4 or 5 girls and fucked them and got over it.
Not Plenty of Fish though.
POF, baby. POF. I would have went on what is it? What Tinder?
Tinder, yeah,
Tinder. Yeah, all these other little dating sites and knocked a couple of them down. Got her out my system and I'd have been
moved on.
Moved on. I think that's another thing a lot of people feel like too is like it's harder for they don't think they can move on
from the person or
especially if you've been with a person for like years.
Yeah.
Once they get unhappy, they're like, can I move on? Am I making the wrong decision? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think they start to question their own thoughts and emotions because they've been with this person for so long. They like them. They enjoy going to places with them at times. They're like, no, we have fun for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I'm just unhappy. It's like, well, yeah, don't be scared to now have to go through that healing process because it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts to heal.
Exactly. And you got to be willing to go through that to even be able to move on. Yeah. You got to be ready.
I think people fear that.
Yeah.
So they just say, I'll just deal with it.
Dang, that's crazy. That's deep. What do you think about being friends with an ex? Do you think someone can be friends with an ex? Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm friends with my exes. Some of them.
Okay. Do you think?
I was anyway.
You had to.
I had to cut him off. But that's more so me. That's more so me.
Oh, you wanting to do it?
No, it's just the actions that I take.
Okay. Do you think it's offensive to be friends with an ex?
I don't though. As long as you keep it respectful. As long as that conversation or that relationship is respectful to your current relationship, I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think if you're friends with an ex, it shouldn't be an issue if you guys are keeping it friendly and everything strictly. You can tell they're friends. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's anything more, anything.
Yeah. So once that if your whole reason for even keeping in touch is because that person is starting to look good now. Yeah. Now you're hitting her up like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. Or if you
even though you're saying it in a friendly manner, it's like.
Yeah. I think once it comes
if that door opens,
yeah,
I'm definitely walking back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely agree. Or if, you see one time that there's a comment on someone's picture and you be like, okay, this comment's a little
that's
inappropriate.
That's
a little extreme. I'm like, now I'm going to have to say something.
Yeah.
But that's because the relationship, it's a shift in the relationship. Yeah. Now you took it past friendship. Yeah. It's going somewhere else.
You showed me that there's more.
Yeah.
So
you showed me that there's a little extra there. There's a little extra topic. As a spouse
to see it, it's like, I can't be comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Can't be comfortable with that. Your ex just told you that he missed that ass.
When you coming over?
No, that's just friend. That's just how he. No, he used to hit that. I'm not finna sit here and act like that ain't Nothing. No, he used to hit that. So he wants this. So as soon as that door open, you're gonna remember what he like, and he gonna remember what you like, and y'all gonna have to act on that.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you like what they said, that's even worse.
Yeah. You laughing and shit?
Yeah.
No.
Trying to, oh,
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. No, you should that's inappropriate. Delete.
Yeah. I think that's when you definitely gotta tell your significant other what's going on.
That's when
that's when you gotta look, this what happened.
Yeah.
We were friends, you know.
I'm cutting this person off because now they're gonna ask like, well, what happened to such and such? Oh, we just don't talk. Well, why?
Yeah. So it's like now you gotta let them know. Okay, this is what happened. So and so did this, and so I had to remove myself from the equation. I feel like that's being respectful. You're being transparent. You're letting it be known what happened and why you have to end whatever happened, whatever relationship was there. So.
Facts.
But I know y'all probably tired of the relationship topic, so let's go on to this Lenon topic that he was talking about, because I feel like this is an interesting one too, because he said, Lenon was talking about, when is it the right time to understand someone isn't the right friend for you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Wait.
I mean, because, well, maybe it's just where you become in life. So obviously, for the most part, I feel like when friends split up is because, you and that person are starting to grow different ways, just like in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's when you would obviously understand, like, oh, this person ain't for me, because I want to go and do these things, and this person wants to go and do these things. We're just growing separate, and we're just gonna cause friction.
Yeah.
So I think that's the same thing as a friend. So when you've obviously embarked on a journey, or you're like, man, I want to go do this in my life, and I think this is where it's at, and this person's kind of like not even remotely trying to support it, or trying to be a friend in that situation, or even let you be who you are, and y'all like, no, you can't do that. You got to come over, like, what I mean? Like, oh, you whack for doing this. It's like, well, I don't know what you want me to do. As a friend, I'm going to keep doing what I want to do in my life. I can't suppress my life for you.
Yeah.
So I think at that point, that's when you start to at least evaluate your friendship and look at it in a way like, well, damn, well, how can we be friends? We obviously ain't gonna be friends where I'm hitting you up every day. We're gonna kick it every day. Maybe we'll be the friend that, talks every other holiday or some shit.
Yeah. I definitely think the support thing definitely factors in with the friendship. If your friend's not supporting you, or they trying to make you live a certain life, or they shooting everything that you do down, I definitely think that's a rift right there. Cause that's not something that's lifting you up. It's more so putting you down. So if you're being put down as a friend, from a friend, then I feel like that starts to remove some of the friendship ties, because it's not respectful of each other's dreams, values, things that they do in life and stuff like that. So kind of pushes you away almost. It's like, dang.
That's what it does. It starts to push you away.
Yeah.
And, for you have to realize it, like, oh, damn, this person just did this, and that's crazy. I thought he was my friend, and he going, damn, okay. Well, I guess, that's when you start to evaluate, like, oh, okay, dude, we ain't that much of a friend. We used to be when I was on this level. Now I'm on this level, and he's like shitting on me.
Right.
Shitting on me for growing pretty much. So yeah.
Do you have a lot of people, a lot of friends and stuff that would people that would judge you that's like not real friends, just because they be like, oh yeah, you still doing that? You still dancing? You know what I mean? Like, you know how you used to get that back in the day?
Yeah.
I used to get that from friends. Like, nigga, you still dancing? Like, yeah.
Like, yeah, I am. I'm absolutely dancing.
Like, oh, that is.
Are you at least getting paid? Like,
it's old.
No, I'm not getting that much money. I've gotten paid. I've won tournaments and shit, but I got a job.
Right.
And like, I'm out here just, what I'm saying, like, broken.
People don't understand that though. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, of course we got other stuff. We got hobbies. We can't have hobbies.
That part. I think as some people grow up, obviously, when they don't have hobbies, they don't understand what it's like to actually have a passion for something that's not a job or something that's actually lucrative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they see that you're still doing it, it's like, why are you still dancing? It's like, why would I stop? What am I stopping for? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm still in decent shape. I can still move. But what am I stopping for? I don't see no reason to stop.
Yeah.
It ain't like I'm over here, calling in to work to go to a damn session in somebody's house. No, that's not the case, obviously. Or it ain't like I'm not trying to get a job or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm working. I'm making money. I'm looking good. Like, if a person comes around you and they got their shit together and they say, yeah, I'm still dancing, I don't think
it should be nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You looking at them or whatever they're doing, or you rapping or making beats, you painting, whatever the case it is that you do. Like, yeah, if you're doing that and you got your shit together, I'm not hating. I'm not mad at you.
Right.
But if what you're doing is causing you to fall down and holding you back, then why are you still doing this?
Yeah.
Or why are you doing it for free? Or why, you know what I'm saying? Why haven't you even, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, as a friend, I wouldn't even judge a person in that way. I'm looking at you and I'm like, bro, this is good, but you're not utilizing it the way you're supposed to. You need to go ahead and go this way so you can kind of get some money for it. Because I know people that's making money doing what you do.
Yeah. And that's basically actually being a friend and
being
helping
a good
them.
friend. Yeah, that's what I'm
trying
saying.
to be like, look, I see what you're doing and you talented at what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you should try to level this.
Let me try to help you. I'm gonna help you by telling you what I think you should try to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see you do better, so I'm gonna tell you, what I think you should do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you you should stop. No, because it makes you happy, man.
And that's just offering suggestions as a friend. Like, yeah, you could do this, but you also have this that you could do if you want to make money doing what you're doing. So it's like offering these different alternatives, and I think that's a good thing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
And I think that part too. That's what I wanted to kind of get at too. Is like, I think that's when you really realize it's time to separate. Because if you have a conversation like that with a friend and they're not telling you that, they're not like trying to pour into you in any kind of way. It's like, what's the point of me being in this person's friend? What am I benefiting?
Yeah, we're just over here talking about nonsense now, and sometimes it's not even talking. You talking, and they're just going, "That's cool."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that part too. But it's like, at least you're listening. You know what I mean? But as a person, like if you know something, if you into something, and you see me over here doing this, and I'm not where I could be. And then when you talk to me, you're not telling me anything. You're just trying to like tell me what I shouldn't do, what I should stop doing.
Yeah,
it's like,
I see exactly what you mean.
Nah, that ain't the case. Why don't you help me kind of get better?
It's like you got the answer, Sway. So
yeah, you got the answer. You've actually kind of, you got out of the little hole that I was in. We was in the hole together. You got out. Now I'm doing this way, but how can I get out and do this?
Yeah, tell me what helped you.
You're not gonna sit there and try to help me steal. Nah, we.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So that happens a lot. Some friends will just be there and they'll just be like, well, yeah, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. But it's like.
And then they will stop being friends with you because you're still trying to do that. Yeah. Or they'll just like distance themselves from you. Now when you come around, it's like, now they want to crack jokes on you and shit. Hell no.
But never want to help you in that aspect. Never want to show you like, oh, this is this, and this is how you get there type thing. Yeah, that is low key messed up. If you
yeah, exactly. That's the messed up part of it. It's like, nah, you can't be friends with somebody like that, bro.
But what if they charge for what they do? Should they still tell you, or should they be like, I could tell you, but it's gonna be $69.95 an hour? No.
I mean, yeah, they can charge, but I mean, if that person can't pay, then I just think that you don't shit on them. You give them the information you can without trying to. Give them your whole stuff. But I mean, shit, as a friend, as a friend,
you gonna.
I mean, at least not for the first couple of times.
Yeah.
If I'm all right. So look, if I got let's say for instance, I'm a tax consultant or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm coming to you. You got your business going. I keep telling you like, bro, you fucking up by doing this. This is gonna always hurt you. Mm-hmm. And I keep telling you. You keep doing the same thing, and not listening to what I'm telling you. Yeah. Now it's like, well, I can't. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can't keep helping you this way. I'm gonna tell you that hey, you fucking up, bro. I told you what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Yeah. And you're like, well,
yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? That aspect, you kind of just. But if I tell you something, if I charge for something, I tell you 2-3 things. You boo 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 start coming up, and you ask me, hey, I need help with this, bro.
Yeah.
You there now. You can kind of like,
You see that.
you know what I'm saying?
Effort.
This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Now I need to tell you what a lot of work right now. It's
Yeah.
like, you can at least give me something.
Yeah. That's true.
We can now bounce back and forth and do it that way.
Yeah. I feel like that's how you work together though and build.
That's
like,
how you really build
some real stuff.
That's how you yeah.
Yeah, because you see that once you see somebody putting in action, they get to that level.
Now you know, okay, boom, I can work with this person.
Yeah.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now look, hey, this is gonna be this much. Boom, okay. Then when you got something going on, hey, I need that. Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
I can pay you for that though.
You start grinding on stuff.
Now y'all building together, crazy. Now y'all become a little partnership.
Right.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So, yeah, I think that's my opinion on when you should separate. When you understand someone isn't the friend for you is when you see that they're not really there to invest in you in any way. You know, not emotionally, they're not really there to listen and like kind of give you advice. They just there to kind of tell you what you shouldn't do. You know what I mean? Or they just at a place where they just won't grow. I don't know.
Yeah. Some friends will hate on you for growing.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's the craziest thing. Like that's some of the craziest stuff. I still remember that. Well, this person wasn't a friend, but somebody that I knew that was hating on me just because I was learning a new thing, you know, like a new hobby that I got into with photography and all that.
That's crazy.
And they were hating just because I was like getting into that field, and it's just like, dang, I'm not trying to step on your toes. I'm just getting into the field. Like I can learn something from you.
Were they in photography too?
Yeah. So it's like I can learn something from you.
So they mad because they think you finna be competition now.
But it's like, instead of you thinking of me as competition, why don't you think of me as somebody that you can help?
Yeah.
That can also assist you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could be like, oh dang, now I could use another person and get two angles.
Right.
You know, right. I could teach this person. I
can bring you on all kind of jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if I see you and you really invested in it and you really want to do it. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like me and Diamond, Diamond's my photography partner for those who don't know. But we met this one dude off Jack named Gio. Shout out to Gio. But he does photography, and he'll ask us for advice every now and then, or he'll ask us like this and that. And we're always telling him we go on shoots together. You know, hey, we're gonna go shoot this. You want to come with us? And he'll come.
Yeah.
And it's like vice versa. But it's like we're not trying to like, you know, oh, he coming up, so let's.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Like, oh damn, that picture was actually good. Then he hit you up. Hey, can I go on a shoot? Yeah, you know what I mean. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, we more so like we want to just continue to help him because we see him thriving and he want to keep getting better. And he's really dope already. So it's like he'll be like, yeah, y'all got a dope lighting setup. Like, what do y'all use? Oh, this is what we use. Boom, boom. And like he'll do his thing, and we're like, yeah, you can use it whenever you want. We just cool.
Yeah.
It's like we're trying to lift each other up instead of shoot each other down. Yeah, and I feel like that's the problem. Is a lot of people. It's such a competitive state of the world that I feel like we're in, that everybody's competing for something or trying to compete.
You know, they just they don't want to see somebody else win for them. They just like, especially if it's something that a person started first. Yeah. The person was in this first, and then now somebody else is coming up and they doing good shit. And you like, and then they come to you, hey man, how do you do this? And they're like, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Why? You know what I mean? Like you won't ask them why, but you're just looking like, okay, man, I guess, you know.
Yeah. That always used to shock me though, when people would do stuff like that. Be like, oh, I can't tell you. And you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that don't even make sense to me. Like, what are you hiding the...
Like, why are you hiding it?
Yeah.
I
You're hiding the information. You have the information, but you can't tell me.
Like I said, I would give free game to anybody, but if it's something that I'm now charging people and it's hard work for me to do, then I'm gonna charge you. I'll probably even still give you a discount. Crab in the barrel mentality, you know.
I agree.
It really hurts a lot of people.
Yeah.
Trying to hold each other down, and you don't want to see that person kind of elevate to that higher level. It's like, oh no, I just want to see you here with me. Like, nah, bro, we gotta grow. We gotta
Right.
get, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go higher, further. Shit.
That's why I used to not like them people who were like, when you see, like, they have some dope shoes on, you like, oh, where you get them from? They're like, don't worry about it.
Oh, man.
I'm like, nigga, what?
Oh, man.
Why? You can't tell me where you got, like, what is withholding that secret? Like, I'm not going to find out from somewhere else, or I can't look it up in the first place.
I get that, too. But I do understand.
You understand
why,
the holding?
A little bit. Because, remember that one time?
What happened?
So, me, one of our friends, I had some shoes on, some all black SBs, lows, the Blazer lows. And somebody was like, oh, where'd you get those? And I was like, oh, I just got them from here. Next week, walk right in here with them on. And I was like, bruh. Oh, come on, man.
I do understand it.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that in that aspect, because you want everybody to kind of have their own swag. But
yeah.
I'll tell you where I got them, just so you can go and try to find something in a different color. Like, yeah, go find your own.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. Sometimes if I think something's tight, like truly tight,
yeah, get it anyway.
Sometimes I'll tell people. I'll be like, yeah, I might have to dock those. I might have to. I ain't gonna wear them the same time as you, but I'll probably wear them just because you know what, I'm appreciative of like fashionable looks. So yeah. I like take from everything. Like if I think it's dope. But some things it's my own unique
exactly
taste to it.
That thing.
Yeah. But if somebody wanted to like buy it, I'll
like what, how would you feel? You had on the outfit and they're like, man, where you get that? And you're like, oh, this is this and this. And they came right with the same
whole outfit
shit.
is a little extreme though. That's like you taking my whole identity now. Like you couldn't.
But all right, so they do that the first time, then the second time they come around, they're like, oh, bro, I like those pants. You're gonna be like, I ordered these from somewhere. I forgot, bro.
I get you on that aspect.
You know what I'm saying?
That's because they stole my whole identity first time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, if you just
that's why I said I get it though.
Yeah, I get what you mean in that.
Because like I told him,
you
got it. So if it was something else, I'd be like,
yeah. Now it's like,
oh no.
All right. Now you jocking.
Where you get that hoodie from? That you had on with it? Oh. I don't know. I don't even got on no hoodie.
I ain't gonna tell you that one. Yeah. I get it in that sense. But yeah, most of the time, though, when people ask me where I got stuff, I'll usually tell them. I'll be like, I got it from here. Because
you would assume that they're going to wear it in their own way.
Yeah. That's my thought in general. It's like, you
finna go do your
style
own thing,
it and put in your own unique splash to it, because I feel like everybody has their own individuality when it comes to how we express ourselves through clothing.
Right.
So I feel like some things might be inspired by like, so, for example, somebody asked me, oh, where you get them pants? If they wear them next, them pants were low-key inspired by me. Yeah. You asked me where they're from. You guys, I was low-key the inspiration for them.
Yeah.
But you added your own unique flavor to it, and that's respectable as well. But some people, they'll just take it and be like, if they do take it and be like that, I think that would be a little extreme.
Like if I asked you where you got them Crocs from, and I came the next day and had all the same pants.
Yeah, see that would be crazy. Like if you had all the same pants and then the same pants rolled up too, I'll be like, damn, nigga.
Like why? Like I just like the way they looked on you, so I decided to put them on me.
The exact same flavor? Dang, that's a little extreme.
It's like, nah, bro, you're supposed to have your sweats on.
You got to do your own.
Your long clothes, like how you dress, bro. Have your T-shirt on. Then you can wear the Crocs and just style, put on your own pins on.
Yeah. It's important to have your own take to it. That's really important for sure.
Absolutely, bro. That's the whole point of us.
Yeah.
To be unique.
Yeah. And that's why I like it. But that's why I can't. Some stuff I know is not for me, clothing-wise. I can respect it and be like, oh, that's tight. But that's for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some stuff is like, oh, dang, that's actually tight. Like, I can find a way to make that my own. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, find a different way to do that. But, I mean, that's how I see it. I think that's the way fashion should work.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It should never be fucking copycatting everybody.
Yeah. I see the same thing.
Innovative with everything.
Yeah. I see the same thing with like expensive brands and cheap brands. Some stuff I'll buy will be cheap. Like, where does this shirt come from? Oh, this was $5 at
Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some stuff would be like, oh, what was this? Oh, this was like 120 at blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
People's like, oh, okay. But it's a mix of both. Like,
Yeah.
it's just what fits me.
Yeah.
That's what
I think people need to get out of that too. Like, what's expensive and what's not. Just because, you know what I mean? Just because, oh, what's that? Oh, no, these just some whatever from, this store. And they like $25. You weren't? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm rocking this shit. I look good in it.
Once they hear that the price is cheap, they start.
Motherfuckers really think that fashion is price.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this shirt on. They be wearing all tan. Oh, this is cold, huh? What? It's Balenciaga. No,
Right.
You look like a fucking, I don't know, pencil.
Right. Yeah.
Like damn, one of them malt candies. That's what you look like.
A little caramel.
Yeah,
the Welch's caramel thing.
Yeah, you're like a caramel Welch's caramel candy right now, bro. You don't look like nothing special.
That's true.
And I look cold, and I got my whole outfit from Target.
Yeah.
And the swap meet.
I think that is a big issue. Is people thinking that fashion, and I think it's just going with brands like Balenciaga, all these other Louis, Fendi, all these other brands. If you're not wearing that, they don't think you fresh.
Right.
It's like, no. There's people out here that are dope. There's freaking fashion designers that are like just to themselves, that's not made it big yet, that can create some dope stuff.
Super dope pieces,
so it's like, if I'm wearing that should be appreciated without having to do all this. Oh, dang, it's not.
I feel like the fact that people sleep on Walmart just shows that a lot of people don't have their own individual styles.
Yeah.
Because you can go to Walmart and get some jeans and then go home and find out how to distress them and do all that shit yourself and make them the coldest jeans ever.
Right.
Put some paint on them. Coldest shit ever.
That's another thing, though, is people don't know how to make, like you said, make stuff their own.
Like they don't, in that part.
Yeah. It's like when you get it, like when you see something, how can you make it cheap?
Yeah, like somebody would see your outfit and they'll be like, oh, man. Like these pants, for instance, they'll be like, oh, man, I like those pants. They'll get them and then just put them on. But it's like, I mean, how you going to style them? You cuff them up at the bottom.
What are you going to do with it?
Are you going to distress them? Are you going to put a little paint on them? You can do anything to them.
You can do so much stuff with it. And I had to find that out when I started. Like, I would think of certain things and be like, oh, how can I make this like dope? Yeah. And I'll find different ways to like add stuff. Like, I think one thing I got was like a necklace. And then I found this feather thing and I was like, oh, I'm going to do that, and put a feather on it as well. And then the same thing happened with the earring thing. Yeah. I was like, oh, shoot, I want to get like a arrow, like a bow and arrow. Yeah. So I looked for it, found the arrow thing, and I was like, oh, that'd be dope to put like the feathers on the end. So I basically put the feathers on and all that stuff myself. Like I found like the little chain, bought a little chain, bought the little hooks, bought the feather thing, and put it together myself. So it all came together from my own vision. Exactly. I had the vision of the arrow thing, found that, and then created everything on top of that. Right. So it's like, I feel like stuff like that is dope because it's adding your own splash to it.
That is
like,
dope.
How can I put me into this, or how can I make it the way I wanted it? Yeah. Because sometimes some stuff won't come the way you want it. Like some people will buy the stuff in their regular size, like all clothing in their regular size. Sometimes I'm like, I like my sweaters to fit more loose than how they normally would fit. Right, so I buy my sweaters more baggy. Yeah. So it's like I do stuff different depending on how I want it to fit when I see the item. Yeah. So I feel like it's good to picture stuff like that and try different things and play with clothing. Cause I mean, that's what it's made for.
All about, bro.
Yeah. That's what it's made for.
Everybody think, no, I got to dress how he dressed it on TV. I got to dress exactly like, no, man. Yeah. Oh, I mean, if that's what makes you comfortable, okay. But I mean, like, you can definitely find your own way to style it. You can, oh man, let me put this on here. Let me cut this way, or let me pull this or stretch this out. Let me put some paint here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's super true.
That's what makes it really unique. And when you wear that out, people will really be like, oh, that's hard. Yeah. Why is it hard? Because it's different. Right. I've never seen it before. It's different. I just never seen that. Oh, yeah, I just did it at home. Yeah. Got some toothpaste and just, whatever. That's really what it's all about, for real, for real.
It is.
That's why I like the fact that that's where I'm getting at with me making clothes. Like, I got my brand uplifted and I still starting to think about like different ways. Because at first I was like, oh, I just want to put stuff on t-shirts. But it's like, well, what kind of t-shirts? Mm-hmm. oh damn, how you want the t-shirts to look now? Do you want them to look distressed, or do you want them to be tie-dye or this? And I'm just like starting to really like broaden my. It's starting to like I guess my palette, but like open my palette's crazy now. Like I'm thinking about all these different materials and different type of looks and different type of styles and fits and stuff like that. And like, oh, that's crazy. I never really knew I even liked all this different shit.
Yeah. But it's like you're going into this creative range where you're saying like what you can do and how far you can go with, take certain things.
Like with colors, I didn't wear too many colors. Like I'm like right now I got on red, white, and black, but I would definitely put on some orange.
Yeah.
And I wasn't the type to put on orange or green or yellow or turquoise and shit. I wasn't that type of person. But now if I can find a way to style it the way I want it and fit the way I like to dress, I'll
make it work.
On.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm putting that on, man. Beanies and stuff and different type of hats. I always look at different type of hats. Like, I like that hat. Might want to grab that hat just because it looked different.
Yeah,
because it fit different. I can style it this way.
And
get a style like a British style today, or style from like Paris or something like that. That's
true. That's actually really tight.
Yeah.
See, that's the beauty in clothing.
That's the beauty in just being an individual and learning that you don't have to be like everybody else.
Right.
That's the beauty in that. You can definitely do your own thing. You don't never have to conform to like the standards of the popular opinion. You don't never have to conform. You can do whatever you want to do.
Don't conform to society.
Society, yeah. Society standards. That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't. I said community.
Well, no, we about to close because y'all practically ain't here anyway. But
we talking to ourselves at this point.
But no, I guess more of this podcast would be yourself and women cheat. No, I'm just kidding.
Women cheat and men lie. That's what it is. Women cheat and men lie.
And twerking videos isn't offensive. But you guys know the social media and all that good stuff. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.